This is Dr. Boom, aka Carl Wickham. Gonna show you some of this amazing game. It's called Music World VR by Harmonix, the guys that make Rock Band. To be honest, the first couple of little experiences in it are a little underwhelming, but then I found this, Easel. Easel is a 3D paintbrush, if you will, that also integrates musically into the song. So, without further ado, I'm just going to jump into it and start experimenting. Alright. So you can see it's in a 3D space. It's kind of cool. I can even like reach in. Let me give it some little character now. Really, it's kind of whatever your imagination wants to do with it. I've been doing more abstract stuff than trying to make stuff, but it's even fun just playing in the world. As you can see, I'm grabbing it with my left hand and moving it like an object in 3D space, which is kind of legit. Now it also, if you look at the palette here, there's this little dial, and the dial is kind of the musicality or its integration into the music playing. So watch when I turn the dial up. So what's kind of cool is you can kind of use that as like for breakdowns of certain songs to really kind of make you feel like you're more into it. So these, like right now, they look static rings, but when I do the musicality portion, you'll definitely see what I'm talking about. Alright, let me push it back and just kind of... It's kind of legit. It's starting to form like a dragon, kind of. So let's keep that going. Finish off the dragon. Get some more legs here. Kind of reminds me of like balloon animals, but except I don't have to blow up the balloon myself. And let's give it a long tail here with some kind of spikiness. And maybe some sort of stuff at the end. Alright, let's take a look at it. It takes a little to get used to. I'm still barely learning it, but no, just take a look. Also, this is kind of legit. I'm going to wait for the next song to show you this, but I'll start showing you. These are called loopers. Loopers are basically, you can kind of set a little, maybe 8-beat path and it'll remember it. So watch, I'll just draw like my name. Now watch, see? To the beat. It's pretty legit, right? And there's like other ones, like little spaceships. Watch, I'll make a little space. Alright, the song's about to be over, so what happens? It transitions to the next song that's in your library. Currently I'm using the game music, but you can upload your own music, which is pretty legit. So it'll start the next one. Alright. And the little bit I've already started working on, look, if you look there, there's my little spaceship. Alright, so I'm going to be quiet for just a little bit and just kind of get into it. Hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing. How do we want to start here? You know what? Let's start Maybe a little bridge action?
Yeah.
I love that you can, because it's 3D space and you're interacting with it, it's like you're just kind of live making this art. It's kind of fun. Alright, let's turn up the musicality just to kind of get a sense for what's going on here. Alright, let's give it a heart. Okay. Let's make some magic happen in here. Yeah, I kind of like that big one. Alright. It's kind of looking like a beanstalk to heaven. So let's give it some path. The ship just flying through the body, making its way. How fucking badass is that, guys? Excuse my cuss words. But, I mean, I wish you guys could see it in the way I was. This is my way of showing you that VR isn't just games. VR isn't just, oh, I'm gonna shoot guys in the face. It's kind of changing your reality. I don't really have drawing skills per se. I'm an artist digitally. So this is what kind of feels natural to me. Alright, let's give some flashiness here. Look, I'm just like climbing inside it. It's almost like this is like a 3D tangible object that I'm like climbing into the heart of the beast to give it some innards. Alright. Now let's fill this part in here. Where's our little ship friend? There he is. Alright, somber, let's take it down. I actually kind of like it with this more somber mode. You really get the benefit of seeing kind of everything you've done without being overwhelmed. But it's still cool when the beat drops to like turn that up. Like, I could put it inside. I think that's so legit. I'm sorry. It's too legit to quit. Alright. Now another thing that's cool is I'm gonna go ahead and get one last view and then clear this out. There's no way to export except for in video form, but I feel like it's better that way. Because I feel like part of the experience is that I'm in here doing it and like hopping in and looking through all of these things. So it's not about the end result, honestly. It's like the process. Alright, I want to show you one more thing here before I get off. Alright, so I made planets, and they have their own little moons. But these moons have gravity, so I can go faster. Alright, now I'm feeling this. I was gonna go, but I'm really feeling this. Okay. That's its fancy hat. I really think this is the future of art, guys. I mean, not necessarily PSVR, but this playing in virtual space. If we're ever to play it in a virtual space and then like this, and then just straight go to 3D printing, I would retire from whatever I do for a job, and I do this all day long. Alright guys, well I'm going to go for a little bit. Sometimes a little too much VR can have a negative impact in that you want to be here forever. So I'm going to go eat some dinner. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. So, subscribe and like or whatever they say on YouTube, and have a good day. How do I turn it off?